Hey, everybody. This is Pastor Troy again, and it is late, and I mean late in the evening. Let me see if I can switch this over. And yeah, it's probably not a very clear shot of the clock, but it's almost midnight. So you get the picture. Um, Switch this back around here. There we go. So here it is, almost midnight. Only like 5 minutes. And I'm wide awake. This is my life. Everybody else is in bed. It's quiet. I'm trying to be quiet so I don't wake everybody up. But here I am. I'm up, and I've been watching videos. You know, I just my mind just when I have something on my mind that I want to study, I want to look at, whether it's in the Bible, end time prophecy. I love prophecy. Uh, Numerology, uh, conspiracy theories, or whatever. I just my mind just wants to go 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 go, and it seemed like about this time at night is when my brain really wakes up to be active. During the day I'm busy. I've got chores and errands to run, things to do, and I've got Waffle House to indulge in, as you've seen in my last video. So there's things that I do in life uh, during the day, but at night is when my brain just boom, it just turns on, and I want to look into everything, study everything, watch everything. I mean, I just want to delve into something to stimulate my thinking. Uh, and I don't know. I hear, I read different posts, people make online, INFJs, and it seems like this is kind of a pattern in some of our lives that we stay up late and try to delve into these deeper things of life, the things that interest us. It's like this is my quiet time. There's nobody stirring, there's nobody up, there's nobody moving. It's just me, my thoughts, and a computer, my phone. I can Google anything, whatever. So this is my time to study, to relax, to unwind. And sometimes I don't lay down to 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning. Sometimes I'll go to bed earlier if I know I've got to get up earlier. But if I know I don't have to get up at the crack of dawn, then, I'm liable to stay up till 1, 2, 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning. And sometimes I wished I wasn't that way because, everybody else goes to bed at a decent hour, and I'm the only one up. But I've been this way most of my life. I can remember even as a child just absolutely dreading to go to bed. I did not want to lay down. I wanted to stay up. My brain was just active, in the evening. And that's when I really wanted to know and learn. And, I'd grab an encyclopedia and read it. I'd grab a map, and of all things, a map. Why would I want to look at a map, at 10, 8, 12 years old? I was studying maps. I was looking at population centers. I was looking at highways. I was looking at, and it wasn't just the map of the United States. I looked at maps all around the world. I was just fascinated by geography. I don't know why. It doesn't really fascinate me now that I'm older, but when I was a child, it was just wow. It was one of those rabbit trails. And when I get on a rabbit trail, they change with time. And this year, it'll be something else. I'll get off on a tangent, and I'll just run with it. Next year, it'll be something different. And I'm sure many of you can relate to that. I don't know what tangents you all are on at the current time. I look into all kind of strange stuff. Here lately, I love to look at mud flood, the mud flood. Anybody ever heard of the mud flood? I love to look at these pictures of these old buildings, and I think, how did they build those monstrosity stone structures and most of them are halfway buried under the ground. And you're like, where did the, how did this happen? Or were they left over from Noah's flood? I mean, where do these things come from? I don't know. It's weird, and these buildings are all over the world and they all look the same. They're kind of a Greco-Roman style building. And they just, this is just something I've been fascinated with. And next year it'll be something else. So, it's always, I go from one thing to another. But when I dig into these things, it's usually at these unbelievable hours of the night. This is when I have me time. This is when I have quiet time. This is when I'm able to just unwind my thought processes and really dig into something deep. Do you relate to that? Are you a night owl? I am. And maybe, some of you are more disciplined than I am. And this part of my life is chaotic. It's undisciplined. Really, no human being at midnight or beyond. But here I am. So pray for me. Oh, take care. God bless.